And I'm back. Okay, back now. Turns out switching games turns off the stream, which I didn't know, but I do now, so I'll not do that again. I hope I can retain my one viewer. I hate to lose my audience. Hey! Yep. So it seems I can retain an audience. An audience of one, but an audience nonetheless. I wonder if it's Nolan again. Hello. You're not impressed. Turn that down a bit. Because the audio differs from games.
That takes care of it.
Oh, there's not more spiders, are there? Is there? Are there? Whichever one is the correct tense. Oh, another fucking... I prefer spiders to a puzzle.
This looks promising.
Okay, what's the catch? Dragonfly.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols.
Can you solve it? I don't want to.
And the symbol for king, and warrior.
King, warrior,
Of course, the
Dragonborn.
symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape.
What's a
pointing
warrior
down.
to a king? What's a king to a dragonborn? Which ones? Which? These symbols mean nothing to me. What? I assume that's the dragonborn? I think that one's the king? Okay, what's the catch?
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
What about it?
Given that Skyhaven temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old
Ooh.
blades left in our way.
Well, I'm glad to have had a scholar in my presence. Oh no. I suppose I just stand on these ones. Really, Lydia?
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
You should be careful here. See these symbols?
I cracked it, mate.
Desmond's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful.
I thought they were safe now. That's my bad. Oh, I thought I pulled the fucking chain. Lydia, you're going to die.
Safer. Let's move.
Wow. Just heads up, the stream is going to be ending a bit early. Shocker, I know. Because I'm going to watch a movie called Memento with my father. With my father. Papa. Padre. Papi. Ooh. Nice decor. Whoa. Wow. What have I got on now? What does my thing do? Destruction spells. Magic regenerates 50% faster, that's why I have it. But come on, an extra 35? And increase heavy armor skill by 20 points. Increase the skill by 20 points. I'd say that's worth it, you know. 35 additional armor plus the actual skill is increased by 20. Like, that's gonna do wonders for my defense. Not that anything can really harm me in any way that matters right now. Oh, but it's fucking heavy. Yeah, it's quite heavy. I'll need to get that ability that means that makes it so heavy armor doesn't weigh anything. Get rid of the glass warhammer. Wait, I'll just give it to Lydia. Lydia, I can't move.
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane?
Why didn't I think of this earlier? Ah, cool. Let's see how that works. She can equip stuff that I give her. I forget that. That's how she has those staffs. I should have been doing this ages ago. Like, I've just been relying on her with her puny little bow every time, and it's been... I've done it, but it's been difficult. You know, trying times and whatnot. Right, what do I do? So,
ended the Aguirre invasion under mysterious...
Today. Oh, a blood seal.
After the so-called Battle of the Pale Pass, the Aguirre...
Ah, my gloves are bleeding. Oh no. That's an unsettling face. Let's head. There's fireworks everywhere. Anyone else getting Christmas songs on the radio? We've not been getting them here yet, but I feel like it's a matter of time. I think they're going to start within the next week, definitely. That's an interesting mural. I'm going to study it for a second. That's a dragon in the middle. Alright, this looks like like a history thing, like a documentation. It looks like there was a war, or at the very least an attack by the dragons, until these guys defeated this one, and I don't know, and they kind of built a civilization upon it, like upon that battle, and made it like a very big part of history. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. I like. Lydia, I'm heavy again.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yeah, she doesn't seem very happy about it. What's her... Does she have a weight limit? Because if she does... I'll obviously think twice about overloading her with stuff. But if she doesn't, and I'm really hoping she doesn't, I can just give her all my stuff and then not really have to think about it. She looks good in that, you know. I mean, look, wow, you're fucking welcome, Lydia. You look great. Like, unironically. I mean, what, when we first met, you were in some kind of tattered, worn-out ranger gear. But now, see, now, would you stop with the flash and kaboom and the whistling? Where are they even coming from? That way. Hey, what's up, Diggs, by the way, one? Are you having a fine evening?
Look, here is open. This matter goes back to the beginning of time. When Aldwin of the agriculture ruled.
Mate, you're so damned.
Here.
I went over this like 5 minutes ago.
Legendary dragon.
I was right then, it was about war.
The centerpiece.
Yep, the defeat.
Here is falling from the sky.
Ugh, he's helpful, but he's so damn slow.
A rain.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that one later?
Patient. The Akaviri were not straightforward people. Everything is couched in Hallel, mythic symbols.
I'll wait for you to finish, don't worry.
Yeah. This here, coming from the mouths of the Lord heroes. This is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Aldwin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Aldwin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded...
A shout older than Alduin.
So we're looking for
Whatever
a
you
shout.
say.
Damn it.
I'm not hopping back down there again, okay? I said my piece about the mural. Ah, fine.
Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
I mean, I've not done it yet, but I assume it's possible. The Greybeards might know.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
Are you kidding me? If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be... I don't know about... I wouldn't be 2/3 as useful as I am right now if it weren't for them. What do you have against the Greybeards?
They had their way. You do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky, or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done anything about Alduin?
I'm sure they have their reasons.
And they're afraid of you, your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
I don't know. The Greybeards have a point, you know. Power is dangerous.
Only if you don't know how to use it.
I
All
don't.
heroes have had to learn to use their power.
I shout strange foreign words and the weather
Never
changes.
heard them,
Okay?
and there are the villages.
It's inexplainable.
Those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in
Okay, I may know how to use it. I don't know how it works. Not at all. And it's normal for people to just fear the things they don't understand.
Right.
Right.
Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not like when
Yeah.
they helped Esber or me make it.
Hi, Lydia.
We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Towers guard you.
Look here, in the
Alduin's Wall.
the prophecy
Okay.
of the Alcavirage of Tamriel.
The throat of the world.
Search for the dragon.
I feel like that's the name of a subreddit. You know, it sounds like it would be. Huh. Bunch of doors leading to Skyrim.
When misrule takes its place,
Oh, well, this really is a lot of doors leading to Skyrim. Okay. Onwards. I expected that dungeon to take way longer, to be honest. I felt like it was going to be a solid half hour. But no, it was just... I know this place. Yeah, but that was just a solid, like, 10 minutes. Yeah, I do remember this place. I've been here. I remember I even came up to this bit, but I just couldn't get in. I think. Actually, this looked quite isolated. I may be thinking of somewhere else. Ah. Regardless, where am I headed? I'm going back to... yeah. Hi, Hrothgar. Can I talk to the guy on top of the mountain now? That would be very nice. I feel like I'm ready. I mean, I've killed, what? Almost a dozen dragons at this point. I feel like I'm ready to go up there and... I don't know, see what the fuck's up there, you know? Because the only knowledge I had prior to playing Skyrim about Skyrim was really just that people loved it, and it's got a lot of mods, one of which includes Thomas the Tank Engine. I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
Myself. How would he react to that? The blades helped me find it.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have
Oh, and who
always
that
sought to
reminds you
turn the
of?
Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
if I can stop the world from ending, which is prophesied to happen relatively soon, I'll take all the fucking help I can get. And you taught me how to use the shout and stuff, but like, you've not really taught me much about it other than it's tied to, like dragons, and the Dragonborn, Dragon Blood, that kind of stuff. At least the blades aren't keeping secrets from me.
Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
I trust them more than you right now. Mainly because they have a female representative, but like you guys, it's just 4 old white dudes on top of a mountain who all wear the same clothes. Like, there's something suspicious about that. And 3 of you don't even talk.
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
You wanna say that again? Huh? What was that?
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Anna reminded me of my duty. The decision whether
Take me to your leader.
is not mine to make.
Why are there even fireworks in the first place? Can you teach me the shout, yes or no?
I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it.
Do you know who does?
It's called Dragon Rend.
Ah,
Its words of power are unknown to us.
probably for good
Do
reason.
not regret this.
I'm closing my window, hold
Dragon
on.
Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
Whew.
Sky above, voice within.
Sorry, I'm
I
in my own
cannot teach you
world.
the shout
Yeah, you don't know it.
because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought you knew all the words.
But not Dragon Rend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, You take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alderman?
Only Parthenax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
I hope he does choose. I need to speak to Parthenax then.
You weren't ready, you still aren't ready.
Ah.
But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Parthenax can answer.
Why haven't I met him yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain.
Ah.
He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
Have you ever seen him? Who is he?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
So he's kind of like Bolt from Marvel Comics.
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthenax.
Woohoo! You first? Come, Lydia. That armor does look really good on her. And my armor looks good on me. And let me look at my skills quickly, actually. Since I'm now wearing full heavy armor, I do want to get the conditioning ability. So heavy armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow me down when worn. So I need to get 22 more levels into my heavy armor. So I need to get hit a lot. And then also level up 3 times so I can put the perks into it. It'll take some time, but I think I can do it. You ever have any girls up here? Like, ever? Oh. Well, because there's no way after, like, what I assume is possibly millennia, like, at least centuries, there's got to have been at least, like, one female member, right? It seems a bit strange if there wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong, but it just doesn't come across as progressive, you know? I mean, as far as I know, Lydia is the only woman to have ever been up here. Okay. I can see that you don't feel comfortable answering the question. That's fine. You know, sometimes there's just questions we don't want to answer.
I will show you how to open the way.
That was loud. Okay. Maybe I should move the camera. I could put it here, next to the microphone. Ah.
Cool.
Cool. Oh, this is a...
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies.
Okay.
This is your final gift from us, Dragon Ball. Use it well.
What about on my birthday? What will you give me then? Ah. Skyrim itself yields before the thumb, as you clear away fog and inclement weather. Sky, spring, summer. Cool. I wonder how they come up with these symbols and like these runes and stuff. Like, it's gotta be it's based on something, right? No way, like, they just kind of did it, like, and thought, ooh, I'll do that, and then they just did all these symbols and whatnot.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time.
Okay.
The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I thank you for all you've done. Forward. What a view. But we are on a bit of a time limit apparently, so let's go. We're above the clouds, aren't we? You want to make sure we keep that wind away. Hello, little goat. Move, little goat. Ah. Goodbye. Take it. Doesn't matter if I'm going to use it, just take it. Alright. There we go. 20 more levels, 21 more levels to go in heavy armor. Yeah, just keep up with the boom. The goat! Ah man, I thought I was gonna get to see a goat. I should really watch One Piece. Oh. It's me. Oh wait, but the thing I have as well though, it does increase that skill by 20. So if I just get one more level in it, I might be able to get by and just get that. No, because if I just go on this, it says 49 again. So the way it works then is the way it works then is it increases the stat but not the actual points that go towards the skill tree. Okay, that's fair. Glad I've got those points though, because otherwise this thing would be doing like a third more damage. Lydia! Lydia! Honestly. Lydia, get up here. Goodness sake. We're almost there now. Ooh. My back. Okay, the air's getting pretty thin. Once again though, what a view! Where is that? Ah. Ah. Oh. There it is. Huh. This is...
Dremyolok.
Huh?
Greetings, Undunik. I am Parthenax.
What?
Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain?
I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Wren shout. Can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Okay.
By long tradition, the Elder speaks first.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
I am Dovahkiin. Oh. No! Lydia! What are you... Lydia! Lydia! What the fuck have you done? Stop! No! Oh no! She's gonna die. Oh, fuck! You're kidding. What? Oh. Lydia! Oh, both of you just pack it the fuck in. Why, Lydia? What possibly could have been gained? Why? Please just stop. She didn't mean it. Why the fuck? What? What do you mean by that? Oh. Don't.
No, do not be afraid. Fasnu, let go the power of your Thum. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmur. The dragon blood runs strong.
Why did she hit him?
It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task.
Don't you
for a
fucking
mortal.
dare, Lydia.
Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood.
It wasn't that bad, just a few wisps.
What would you ask of me?
I need to learn Dragon Rend.
Ah, I have expected you, Proda.
Proda?
You
Da.
would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek.
What?
Croesus, it cannot be known to me.
You're kidding.
Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons.
So I have to teach it to
Our
myself?
Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Cruzha, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born?
Look, I didn't come here to debate philosophy. But if one world must die simply for another to be born, is there any point in either world really existing? One that exists simply to die, the other must be dead already to start living? It would have to take care of itself.
You have much to learn of the Dove, then. There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our voices. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. Tinvak Loskra. For us, it is one and the same. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question.
Please.
Do you know why I live here at the peak of the Monavin? What you name throat of the world?
Acoustics? Dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the dragon rend, right?
Yes and no. Viknuznikron.
Viknuznikron
was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
Yeah.
The Nords of those days used the Dragon Rend shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll.
The Elder Scroll?
They used it
Wow.
to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
So they sent him into the future. An Elder Scroll? What's that?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not.
Okay.
It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation.
I see.
The Kelly, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Sofa Suryek.
I've got to say, this is the most enjoyable conversation I've had in my entire pilgrimage through Skyrim.
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever. Forever.
So they wanted to kind of send him over the veil of time, basically.
I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Got it. How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
To go back in time?
You could learn Dragon Rend from those who created it.
Really? Do you know where I can find this Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
The Lawkeeper at the College of Winterhold might know.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
What do I do with the scroll once I find it?
Return it here to the Tid Ahram. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things.
The music is really hitting all the right notes right now.
Tid Ahram will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation.
Yeah?
Then you will feel, know Dragon Rend in the power of its first expression.
Never mind.
You will see them, Wuth Fadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
Cool names. Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. Who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sakhrot Gun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
How could an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time?
Vomindok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihorn, they would not listen.
You mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
What does the Dragon Rend shout actually do?
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
Yeah. Sounds it. You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore.
Whoa.
Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I
Exclusive club.
meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words. How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Fus, Faim, Yol. Fus.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Arc Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Okay. I wish to meditate on a word of power.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin.
Fine.
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit, Umslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Arc Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
One more.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin.
Yo.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Arc Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
I see.
Dremyolok, greetings. Lokthum.
Lokthum. Well, it seems we have a new quest. We must head back down to Skyrim and find the Elder Scroll. I'm falling, but I feel epic and I'm on a high note, so I'm going to end the stream there. We'll get back next week with a new goal, a new mindset, and new voice. Whew. Poetry first. Can't forget poetry. Prologue to King John. Justice hath heaved a sword to plunge in Albion's breast, for Albion's sins are crimson dyed, and the red scourge follows her desolate sons. Then Patriot rose, full oft did Patriot rise, when tyranny hath stained fair Albion's breast with her own children's gore. Round his majestic feet deep thunders roll, each heart does tremble and each knee grows slack. The stars of heaven tremble, the roaring voice of war, the trumpet calls to battle. Brother in brother's blood must bathe, rivers of death. O land most hapless, O land most hapless, O beauteous island how forsaken, weep from thy silver fountains, weep from thy gentle rivers. The angel of the island weeps, thy widowed virgins weep beneath thy shades. Thy aged fathers gird themselves for war, the sucking infant lives to die in battle, the weeping mother feeds him for the slaughter. The husbandman doth leave his bending harvest, blood cries afar. The land doth sow itself, The glittering youth of courts must gleam in the arms. The aged senators their ancient swords assume. The trembling sinews of old age must work the work of death against their progeny, for tyranny hath stretched his purple arm, and blood, he cries. The chariots and the horses, the noise of shout, and dreadful thunder of the battle heard afar. Beware, O proud! Thou shalt be humbled, thy cruel brow, thine iron heart is smitten, though lingering fate is slow. Oh, yet may Albion smile again, and stretch her peaceful arms, and raise her golden head exultingly. Her citizens shall throng about her gates, her mariners shall sing upon the sea, and myriads shout to her temples crowd. Her sons shall joy as in the morning, her daughters sing as to the rising year. Beautiful. Have a good night, have a great morning, and see you Friday. Or well, Wednesday for Baldur's Gate, but other than that, see you Friday for more Skyrim.